Hey everybody, I'm going to do a ramp test and I wanted to record it, but I wanted to start by showing the screen I just came across. So the Build Me Up training program. I've been doing it for 12 weeks and there were a couple of workouts I had skipped in week 4 and week 8. I had skipped a pedaling drills workout because I wanted to ride outside and enjoy my life, and the pedaling drills workouts aren't terribly important in the grand scheme of things. And I could do pedaling drills outside and high cadence stuff, which is essentially what those workouts are. Anyway, and then in the last week, week 12, I skipped two of the workouts because one was just like a super easy. One was a pedaling drills workout, actually, and the other was just a super easy, like all gray power one. And I just rode outside, did an easy ride instead. Same effect, just super easy recovery. Anyway, so today I wanted to see what what it would look like when I completed the program. And I wasn't going to do all those pedal drills workouts manually in order to complete them, but Zwift lets you click a button that says I did this. Mostly, like if you tried to replicate it outdoors, you could click that to say that you've done it. So I did that on all 4 workouts. And when I started doing it, my finish screen in the plan interface said that I had done 49 of 51 workouts, which was wrong because there were 4 workouts that were clearly missing in this list. All these orange bars, the orange bars are the ones that Zwift says I've done. 4 of those were grayed out, saying I hadn't done them, and it said 49 of 51. So that was wrong to start with. Uh, so then I went in and marked them, and it didn't change the number at all. It still said 49 of 51 on that last screen. And nothing changed except when I clicked the last one, when I completed the last workout, I clicked that I'd completed it. An enroll button popped up at the bottom of the training plan summary, which was basically, I think, Zwift's way of saying, "Oh, we see you've completed all the workouts in this plan." They, marked it as finished, whatever, and now I could enroll in it again if I wanted to. Which, by the way, I will never do. Might be famous last words, but that sounds like a terrible idea. Anyway, so that was super underwhelming. That I basically told Zwift I had finished it. Zwift recognized in some way that I had finished it, but didn't congratulate me at all. There was no like, hey, here's a badge that you earned for doing this ridiculously hard 12-week long program, or anything. So I exited out of there thoroughly underwhelmed. Went and joined the Coco Pace Partner, RoboPacer, sorry, RoboPacer. Rode for 15 minutes to do just kind of a warm up ride before this ramp test. And when I just now clicked to end that ride to save it, this screen popped up. Super goofy. It popped up with a bunch of confetti, and you can see my ride titles at the top. I ride with Coco. And now it says I've done 54 of 51 workouts. I don't know. I don't know how that math works. Um, anyway, that's another just weird bug. None of these bugs are bad enough to break the system. You can still do the workouts, get the fitness, all that, but there's just so many little bugs. It's like it feels like no one at Zwift actually went through this training plan and look for issues. We need to thoroughly test these things, I think, to put some polish on them. Let's see what this next screen says. Is there a next screen? There is not, even though it looks like there is. No way to scroll. Yeah, see, they say completed outside. The ones I've manually marked as completed. Oh, here we go. Let's see, it says there's That's weird. Nothing. I don't know. Okay. So ramp test. So get rid of all these. Last time I completed this was March 19th of this year, which was first week. First week of building. Okay, I'm gonna do this on. Do it on this route on the line, which I think is where I did it when I started. Oh, we got to get some music. This test might turn out to be a complete fail. It's even as I just did that 15-minute warm-up with Coco, I felt like my legs just didn't have much power in them. You know, when you go to put down significant watts, you know, not the zone 2 200 watt stuff, which is my zone 2, but they're doing 300 watts, 400 watts. It just felt too hard. I think my legs are, my hunch is my legs are still just not recovered from the 20-minute FTP test that I did 2 days ago, which was horrendous, by the way. We'll give it a go. So the way the FTP test, well, the ramp FTP test works here is it just ratchets up the power. Every minute, it bumps the power up by 20 watts. Every minute it goes up 20 watts. And you just stay seated and ride until you can't turn the pedals anymore. And on the screen, it'll show I think what it shows is your best 1 minute power. And then the way Zwift calculates your FTP is 75% of your best 1 minute. So, like, to keep the math simple, if your best minute was 400 watts, like if you completed the 400 watt 1 minute block and then stopped right at the end, your FTP would be detected as 300 watts, which is 75% 400. So if you know what your FTP is already, or approximately where it is, you know kind of what block you can target. For me, for instance, I know my FTP is detected as 321 watts. That's what I would get if I finished about 30 seconds into the 440 watt interval. So if I get that far, I've matched my current FTP. I've matched my test result from when I did this ramp test back in March. If I finish the 440 watt interval, Then I bump that result up. Dude, I bump it up about 10 watts. A little less than 10, but close. 9 watts. The beauty of the ramp test is you don't have to think about pacing. You just think about keeping your cadence up, digging as deep as you can. And it's really only like the last 6 minutes where you're really, you feel it. Unless we skip any blocks. Ha! Doesn't. Just like I said, you aren't able to skip curses. I'm a little short on time, so I'm meeting a buddy outside after this for a mountain bike ride. I was hoping to shorten the test. I dragged my feet a little too much this morning, and now I'm a little behind. I comfort myself this morning with the thought that no matter how hard this is, it's not going to be nearly as hard as that frickin' 20-minute test I did 2 days ago. That was, that's the deepest I've gone in recent memory. Deeper than anything else I did. Didn't build me up. Just brutal. But that's what you have to do, right? You're testing your fitness. You dig as deep as you can. One note about this ramp test is if you're a lighter rider, or just, a beginning cyclist who isn't super fit yet, you might want to do the ramp test light, which starts at lower power and I think ratchets up in smaller increments, if I remember right. But basically it's made for people whose FTP is lower to give more accurate results. Because there are people whose FTP is what I'm at right now, 140, 160. And this wouldn't be an accurate test if you just jumped on, did a 5-minute warm-up, and then 3 minutes. What I would love to see today is an FTP increase to like 330. If I could finish the 440 interval, I would be pleased with that. that would at least show that I've gotten stronger in whatever type of fitness the ramp test tests, which is debatable. I don't think it's the most accurate way to test FTP, but it does test something. That's for sure. Average number on this test always feels a little off to me. I don't know how they calculate it, but I mean, if my erg numbers are perfectly accurate, then right when I cross that line, my average should be exactly what the interval is. Actually, I would say it should be even slightly below it, because it takes the trainer a second to bump up the power when you start the interval. But it's always a little above it. See, it's already 201. Now it's 202. Doesn't make any sense. All right. Starting to feel like I'm actually pedaling now. Heart rate slowly coming up. minute you get into this, adds 15 watts to your FTP. 75% of 20 watts. That's one way to think about it. All right, the work is beginning. Five minutes.
All right, I gotta head outside. I'm super pleased with that result. Especially because I didn't feel like my legs were 100%. A 335, it's a big boost from the 321 I got when I started this plane. That feels good. All right, everybody. See you later.